Now, you probably heard at one point of your life you only using 10% of your brain. And I always heard that, and then over time it got debunked and people say you actually use 100% of your brain. I think you do use 100% of your brain, but really you actually are not in control of your mind. Most people are not in control of their mind. See, the part of your mind that's constantly thinking all day, that is called your conscious mind. And that simply only makes up 5 to 10% of the totality of your mind. That part of you is where you see the world, where you've created the world, where you believe everything to be. That's, you know what I'm saying, your human connection to the world, right? But that is nowhere near the totality of who you are. And most people get stuck thinking that they're simply their conscious mind and their identity and all these physical attributes. But there's way more to your mind than your conscious mind. Maybe you've heard of the subconscious, maybe not. The subconscious, think of it like your conscious mind is the boat on the water, right? And the subconscious mind is the ocean. So you see how big of a difference it is, right? The the conscious mind is sailing, but in order for it to sail, the waters have to be, you know what I'm saying, calm and able to navigate them. So with that being said, 95%, 90% of your brain is your subconscious mind. And that includes the involuntary things you do, such as me even speaking right now. I'm not consciously thinking about speaking, I'm just talking. My subconscious mind is flowing and I'm allowing it to flow. Also, things like your heartbeat, you breathing, how many times you don't tell yourself to breathe, you just breathe. Your blood flowing, your organs, everything. That is your subconscious mind, and you're not thinking about it, those things happening, but in the background, they're always happening, and your subconscious is always working. So what most people fail to realize is we try to change our conscious minds, not realizing that our subconscious mind is the thing that drives the conscious mind. If the water isn't calm, then how can the boat sail? So in order for your conscious mind to be rewired, we must dive into our subconscious mind. And there's different ways to do that, through meditation, through repetition, through reprogramming your mind with listening to theta brain waves, which is when your mind is at a slower brain waves and you're in a more deep meditative state. So the calmer your state of consciousness is, the easier your subconscious can be programmed, because mostly throughout the day we're in beta waves, and that's when your mind is in survival mode, when your conscious mind is probably talking up a storm all day. So how are you able to dive into the water and make sure the water is flowing right if you are stuck with the boat and you can't even get the boat right? So it's a means of just skipping the step of trying to rewire your conscious mind, because when you rewire your subconscious, it rewires your conscious mind. So know that you aren't even really like, I don't want y'all to feel like it's a bad thing to know that you're barely using 10% of your brain. I don't know how it makes me feel, whether it be liberating or not, but nonetheless, I feel like it's just good to know that your subconscious is the main driver. Your conscious mind is the passenger, and you think that you're controlling everything and you have all this power to do everything. But really, one of the most empowering things I've learned on my journey is learning to let go and relinquish the need to control. Because when you try to control everything, you soon realize you really can't control much, but you can control how you feel and how you see the world. And that's when you realize you can control everything, because you are your world. But yeah, man, with that being said, rewiring your subconscious is adding a new habit every day. Whether that be start reading a book, 2 pages, meditate 2 minutes. Just start adding those things, and what you repeat on a day-to-day basis, that becomes your subconscious program. So if people are taking in negative things all day, you're watching nothing but negative videos, people talking stuff, drama, all of these things, then what do you think your program will be? Your subconscious program will start to see life that way, and then it projects that onto your conscious mind, and then you project that onto life and see life with that perspective. But you created that based upon what you repeated. And also your subconscious mind takes in everything, every single thing you experience, even the things that your conscious mind forgets. Those, even like yesterday, like something I seen driving, obviously I don't remember that with my conscious mind, but it becomes a part of my subconscious and my collective and my perspective. So it's very important to be aware of your subconscious mind. And the most successful rich people, the people you dream to be like, are aware of their subconscious mind and know that you can't change your entire life just with the conscious mind. But I'm not saying your conscious mind is just not able to do anything, but simple things like telling yourself, rewriting the story of your life. So say somebody says something rude to you, you could be like, man, why would your normal reaction is, man, F them, woo. You get mad at them for getting mad at you. But rewiring your subconscious is saying, why are they mad? Maybe they have something going on within their own mind and they're projecting that on me. Why should I take that and try to make that a part of my program? It's just simply rewriting your story. But so many of us are so caught up writing the same story, doing the same thing, and retelling ourselves the same conscious narrative and repeating the same life every day, by not knowing, once we start to change our mindset and habits, that then we can infiltrate our subconscious and really change the fabric of our lives. Because just think, like, there's some things, even things that may not even be good for you, you have that routine to do them every single day because you're used to doing it. Your subconscious has been programmed and you have built an identity on that. And it's when that identity is set and decided within your subconscious, then it's projected and manifested within your reality. So what program are you running in your head? Think of your mind as a computer. I made this video about a month ago. Your mind is a computer. What are you programming into your subconscious? And I don't say you don't have to be positive and intake positive things all day, but it should be more than not, or more toward your desired reality than not, because ultimately you are what you are. You attract what you are. If you, at the core of you, beyond what you think, if you feel, and that's the subconscious mind, that brings it all together. It's not only the mind, but it encapsulates the body. When you think of the subconscious mind, just, I don't want to say relaxing into the subconscious, but for lack of better words, when you just let go of thinking, let's just take a moment real quick. I'm just gonna sit here. But when you just allow yourself to be present and become present, most of the time your attention is so wrapped up in your conscious mind that you forget that you're in your body. Your energy is so much in your head, in this part of your head, you forget about feeling the rest of your body. And when you relax and start to feel the energy in your hands, in your feet, in your legs, my arms, I then become not only aware of my mind, but now I'm aware of my body. And I think the body is within the subconscious mind. Obviously the body is its own thing, but yeah, man, your subconscious is the real driver in this life. Once you learn how to get your waters flowing right and your waters calm and aligned with the life you want to live, you have no choice but to align with that in reality, in your conscious mind. Just start reprogramming your subconscious mind in ways you can do that. As I said, meditation right before you go to sleep. Your brain is in theta state and very easy to impress onto your subconscious mind. And also the book I've been reading called Outsmarting Reality talks about when you're in a relaxed state and when you don't want nothing. And I associate that with being present. When you're present and you're not searching and wanting anything, then you can relax and start to connect with your subconscious and reprogram that. But yeah, man, you're really only using 10% of your brain doing all this thinking and stuff. But realize the real driver and the one that even allows you to think is your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is allowing me to even talk and express about my subconscious mind. That's how powerful it is. And I'll end with this. Your subconscious mind is your connection to the universe. Your subconscious mind is your connection to the unlimited. You are always one with the infinite. You are just so powerful with your subconscious. You use your conscious mind to think that you're not. And that's the game of life, to learn that you are one and a part of everything. As you are one, right? As I am this one, I am one with all. You dig what I'm saying? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Use that brain, get in that subconscious. Y'all tap in with the new music. Just dropped a new song called R&B Ski on all platforms, and Conversations out on all platforms. Project coming soon in a couple weeks. I love y'all. We out. Unlimited.